Alright, so this is the build that I described earlier, upgraded. So this is what I rock whenever I'm re-rolling like on survival mode. I've been playing through Veterans. I just finished it today actually. I'm about to start Nightmare. But so for Veterans, I'll show you what I use. So I use this because all through Veterans I did really good as a glass cannon for a while and just ran this armor, but aesthetically, this is my favorite for sure. Um, but for veterans, uh, during the world, I'd run this, and then like through boss fights, I'll switch up like the heavy hitters. I'll switch up to the Leto armor, and then why, you might ask? Well, it's simple, because I still get hit. I'm a lot better at dodging a lot of the stuff. Um, but this armor gives you a learning curve, and I am still super fast with it. And look at that. Thanks to this ring, I can roll like that. So this thing makes you faster the heavier you are, which is great, especially for bosses. You need to move around. So the goal is to not get hit, obviously. But if I need to tank a hit to do like something that I want to, or it's an inopportune time and I know it is, but I know I can take the hit, I'll usually do it if I'm wearing this armor set. It makes the gameplay a lot more fun and forgiving. Um, when I do feel like challenging myself, like I said, I run the first armor set that I just showed you, which is a mixture of um, three different armor sets, which I love. Together they just work. I will, well, if I'm scavenging, obviously I use this one, but this is probably the amulet I've used the most. Um, but this is for so everybody can play this build. If you want to get good, learn the moves of the enemy without dying 20 times, this is the way to do it. It's very forgiving with the heavy armor, and you're still fast, so you still have the mobility that you would if you were a glass cannon per se. And if you want to get to that point, this is a great build for that. If you like bows, I personally love this bow. I was using the Sagittarius one. Somebody commented and said to use it pretty much, so I found it. It took me 4 days to actually roll it. It was ridiculous, but I finally got it, and I upgraded it all the way, and I played one world with it. The bow damage is amazing. Love it. Love it. The one shot build is awesome. The mod, which I love using mods because that's part of the game, it's garbage. It doesn't follow the enemy. It stays in one spot. If it followed the enemy, I would use it more, to be honest. But this one, this mod, Moonlight Barrage, is one of my favorites. It initially turns it into a double shot that heals you with every hit. Um, I just love this bow. I can't get away from it. Every time I do, I just come back to it. Every once in a while, I'll go to the Royal hunting bow, and that's just so I can use different mods, but this is my go-to for sure. Sidearms. Obviously, on a difficult world like Root Earth, Enigma all the way. Um, Nebula is super fun to use. I just got this one. I haven't even leveled it up yet. Probably going to use it for tick damage. I do love this gun, just not. I'm just not interested in a build like that yet. There will be eventually a build that I do that is going to be Hunter. Actually, it'll probably be Challenger Hunter or Hunter Challenger, something within that nature to be like a melee um, Widowmaker slash Sure Shot build. That'll be fun. I love builds like that. That would be great. But I'll also put on like a heavy, probably like, mm, I'd probably want to do the Royal Broadsword. It's got a that one's fun to use, so I'd probably do that at some point. But as far as right now, here and now, this is it. This is a great starter build. You can use any weapon you want, any kind of situation. You're always good. Golden. You got regrowth here. You got these two rings supporting regrowth. You got your vigor up. Your endurance is only halfway because of everything that you're using. Um, that you don't really use as much as you think you would, especially running this heavy armor. Um, you can use whatever you want to. I got Siphoner. I just, like I said before, I love the idea of not using the relic, but I do. And when I do, I have the salvaged heart relic. Excuse me. Um, it just works really well for me. I love it. But yeah, so like I said, this is a great get good build. Very forgiving. So once you guys get awesome, I'm not even completely there myself yet, but uh, like I said, you can run lighter armor with it. You can switch out this ring and this amulet, and you're still good to go. It's very versatile. You can run any kind of archetypes you want, but I just love these skills the best out of all of them so far. Remnant 2 is still a new game. There's going to be new archetypes coming out, new worlds. It's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to put out more for you guys. Alright, with that said, I'm Nomadic Crazy 8s. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good night.